highway of opportunity that runs through this great land. And around each bend in the road, there is a business that beckons to the enterprising, independent businessman. No matter how each entrepreneur may be sold on the virtues of his particular choice of business, all are retail merchants whose aim is to succeed. Among this owner-operated business group, in our growing economy, billiard establishments have begun to appear with greater frequency. And this is no surprise, for in America today, more people are spending more time and money on more sports activities than ever before. The zest for recreational activity by sports-minded Americans has always been great. And since the 50s, there has been a remarkable upswing. There are more boat owners and boating enthusiasts. There are more fishermen, more golfers, more tennis players, more ice skaters, more bowlers participating in America's most popular indoor sport activity. Most recently, the new upsurge is in billiard players, with a resurgence of interest in a game that came to America with the first boatload of pilgrims. This rise in billiard interest has been nothing less than spectacular. From 4 million players in the early 1950s, the number increased to 18 million in 10 years. This remarkable upward trend, which is still on the rise, now ranks billiards as one of the most popular participant sports in the country. A veritable billiard explosion. What happened to set it off? Essentially, it was sparked by a change in the billiard room image, a change that was pioneered by Brunswick in its bowling and billiard division. Recreation design experts, after several years of intensive study, threw away the book and came up with something distinctively fresh and new. It was a brand new look, the Gold Crown look, an exciting new concept in table design and interior decor. It was this fresh, bright image that moved billiards out of the shadows of yesteryear into the refreshing light of wholesome contemporary surroundings. This new concept presented an opportunity to custom design the new Gold Crown billiard room from a choice of 20 different color combinations and outfit it with functional units for greater player convenience. Though the first of these billiard rooms were designed as integrated additions to bowling establishments, the significant development for the investor came about through the establishment of the new type of freestanding billiard room. The clean, eye-appealing look became a magnetic attraction. Its appeal was universal, for by its very nature, billiards, carom, pocket, or snooker can be relaxing fun for everyone. Men, women, teenagers, senior citizens. All can participate, not only individually, but in family groups as well. Even away from home, every mom can become an expert at clearing the table. With this new identity, billiards became a newly discovered leisure activity that could be conveniently located almost anywhere as freestanding establishments to attract a continual flow of players. Attractive, well-designed buildings were built with ample parking facilities. The interiors were harmoniously decorated in Brunswick Gold Crown color combinations. They were equipped with the world's finest tables, quality built by Brunswick since 1845. The best crafted equipment was made available for accurate play, and convenience and comfort were provided every step of the way. Besides the new pleasant atmosphere that attracted players, The game itself had fundamental soundness that developed a continuity of interest and held it. To support the rising tide of popularity that was initiated by the new billiard image, an active movement was developed on many fronts to promote and build the growth potential of the game. In colleges all across the country, student unions installed billiard rooms as a major part of their recreational activities. Many of these schools now offer a course in billiards, and many top caliber players have been developed during national intercollegiate tournaments. With the younger set, more and more supervised play in boys' clubs throughout the country is creating and building a totally new core of billiard players whose main experience will be in the Gold Crown atmosphere. Famous players like world champion Willie Mosconi are helping to build this revitalized interest with instruction in fundamentals. By nationwide exhibitions of their wizardry on the table, they are also continuing to arouse a lively interest in this skillful sport. On the distaff side of the experts, the charming Miss Sanlin Merrick, national intercollegiate champion, has ably demonstrated that this game isn't limited to men only. In addition to the champions, many qualified instructors have been trained in Brunswick's Certified Instructors School. Using Brunswick's Learn to Play Billiards program, they continue to bring more new players to the game by teaching them the simple fundamentals and showing them how easy it is to learn to play and enjoy the game. Once indoctrinated, many of these players are being organized into leagues in much the same way as it is being done in golf and bowling. It's this increase in league scheduling that continues to bring more players into billiard rooms to play on a regular weekly basis. Along with the new look, new player development, and league organization, widespread installation in armed services clubs, student unions, and boys' clubs has created the base for a steady flow of players for the freestanding billiard room. It is reliably estimated from the present trend that there will be 24 million players in this competitive, relaxing sport by 1964, and still more year after year. Such growing numbers in a stabilized business offer the owner-operator a golden opportunity to prosper as a member of the retail merchant community. To start with, the initial investment for a modern, attractive room is quite moderate. The major portion of the investment is in the tables. The actual maintenance cost of these tables is very low, while their durability is extremely high. The total overhead cost for management and maintenance is likewise on the low side. Once a billiard room is equipped, an owner-operator needs only minimum assistance to run his place efficiently, and leaves him free to participate in affairs of the retail merchants community. Continuous play on a cash basis, without the need to tie up funds in a big inventory, all contribute to a high profit return. It's also good to know that indoor play itself isn't affected by the season or weather. Additional profits can be realized sometimes with a small capital outlay, or more often with no investment at all, from the need to satisfy hungry, thirsty players. The operational activity isn't physically strenuous, so it allows the owner time and energy to build a good personal relationship with his customers. It also gives him time to devote to promotions that will help bring in new players and develop more league activity. Now, to get started in this business, no investor need fly by the seat of his pants, for Brunswick has developed a planned investment program. Within the scope of this program, the investor has the advice and counsel of specialists to guide him right from the start. This would begin with the selection of a site, which could be a store rental or a lot on which to build. A thorough analysis of population, economy of the area, traffic, zoning, and other factors is made by expert advisors. Once a site is selected, mortgage sources are investigated to find the most suitable financing at the most reasonable rates. Architectural consultation can also be arranged to help develop building plans. Advice on color selection is offered to custom design the room. An equipment specialist is called in to show Brunswick's complete billiard line and help the new owner select whatever equipment he needs. Public relations assistance is also available to help plan the events for a grand opening. With years of operational experience to draw upon, Brunswick is able to provide assistance to help the owner learn every phase of the business operation, from bookkeeping to table brushing. Along with these various assists, to get an owner started on the right foot, Brunswick offers more than 100 years of experience and know-how, and a standard of quality that, for years, has made it the #1 name in billiards. Much of that well-deserved byline is derived from the Brunswick table. This most important piece of equipment is not just built by Brunswick, it is handcrafted. Top quality materials go into every piece of its construction. There are the durable but gracefully contoured aprons, the sturdy, stabilized legs, the handsome rails with built-in score indicator, and trouble-free gullies for automatic ball return. The slate from the finest quarries in the world is matched to hairline tolerances. The rubber for the cushions is specially compounded for maximum resiliency. And the long-wearing, friction-resistant cloth is a textile loomed exclusively for Brunswick. The rest of the equipment and the cues and billiard balls all maintain the same magnificent Brunswick standard of quality, a standard that is one of the keys in the renewed growth and stability of the billiard business. There is no doubt that the billiard renaissance is well underway, and that the new wave of popularity has been spurred by the new look, new player development, new league organization, and widespread placement in areas where new players are continually being attracted to this wholesome recreational activity. And with the Gold Crown Excellence as a starting point and a planned investment program to assist and guide the owner, a Brunswick created and installed billiard room can lead the way to a golden opportunity.